If we don't protect our culture and abide by our culture, maybe our future is not brighter. Yeah. But for the sake of our people, for the sake of Bougainville, we are contributing, we are voluntarily doing all this work. Every day it's coming like a trim. The trim that we have trimmed a long time ago is coming to an end. It's coming closer to the end.
PaCSIA is a not-for-profit organisation based in Brisbane. We work in the areas of peacebuilding, conflict resolution and public dialogue. And our work is based on an approach that strongly recognises Indigenous knowledge, and we believe that people in their own communities have important knowledge and skills to actually deal with their own conflicts. The Bougainville Transition Dialogues, or BTD, engage Bougainvilleans from all backgrounds in peaceful dialogue about their political future. They also provide information about what is currently called the transition consultation process between the government of Bougainville and the national government of Papua New Guinea. The BTD project draws on the idea of community dialogue, which is actually connected to Bougainvillean custom in many areas. Bougainvilleans have always come together to tell stories, to share experiences, and to deal with problems in their own communities. And we now use this customary method of coming together to discuss their political future and their ambitions and priorities for that future. The most important thing is that they are carried out by Bougainvilleans and for Bougainvilleans. So it's actually not the team from PaCSIA that conducts these dialogues. It's local people in their own understanding and using their own customary ways.
The people have changed their ways of talking with others, especially using the tool dialogue. Before, most people usually keep quiet when people are talking, and maybe that was when they used to do only awarenesses. People just listen, but they didn't give their views back to those people who are making awarenesses. But with dialogue, people have the opportunity to speak, to give their views on things. So that has helped the dialogue. When dialogue was introduced through Peacebuilding, and our teams using it in the communities, and maybe other groups using it too, has helped the people to come forward and speak. Even the leaders, it has helped them, because dialogue gives everybody opportunity to speak, time for everybody to talk as much as they can, giving out their ideas.
Osem Bougainville, mi patusai usim dialogue, fish dialogue. Time to play parties. Osai golong heavy. Mi play osip long peles by play simol. A tok long one heavy or the cat. One problem or the cat. So behind Supposed to play one bear now. Tok long heavy blow on now, mi plak kisimol, na all by sikihan, all by reconcile. And it's plak a railok, and one plak tool, or sheep blow mi plus I usim people. I'm one plak put plak, oh, when mi plus a kamapim. O sen na mi supporting this plak railok team, na mi sa work one time, railok project, and muklo kamapim Bougainville.
I see a good picture of that so-called, they say it's bottom-up approach. I'm seeing the reality of it there. It's starting from the bottom and it's coming up. So it's a challenging work and it will take time, but gradually there are positive outcomes.
Going to the villages, areas, and also the remote areas where we had dialogues. It was really a tremendous work that we have done to the people, because dialogue creates a space between the people to give their ideas and to share their personalities. And we were really, they were really confident to tell us what the issue was. Also, during our dialogue with them, they were asking questions what they were not sure about, and we had to answer their question. Not directly, but we have to throw them back to the floor to them so that they will discuss it. And that's how the dialogue is.
Participatory video component of the BTD is a way to extend the dialogues out from just what's happening in the communities, but also for people to be able to communicate with folks in other areas. In line with PaCSIA's commitment to elevating Indigenous voices, the Participatory Video Project really seeks to equip local people with the tool to be able to tell their own stories in their own time. And so we've gotten videos on a variety of topics ranging from education and health care to law and order and good governance, and quite actually a lot around agriculture and food security moving into the future. Bougainvilleans are really looking forward to the future and what they can be doing now, and excited to share that with other people.
On the first day, starting on the first day when I saw you taking out the cameras and all this stuff, I was very impressed.
I've never had this type of experience, I mean, making videos, and I really feel, you know, proud of myself learning this skill, and I feel that it's very powerful.
Now, at this time, people, our facilitators, they are using those cameras, and I've been never using those cameras before. It will help us for our project. Yeah, we will contribute more, because that will help people to record the stories, the happenings back in the communities.
So tinting blomi long kamapim display video where kamap mikisi long community blomi or inside long district blomi, then we can come up in one pla pilum, then we can go back na show people blomi, show more also one something me play work making.
They say after showing them the shots that we brought with us, they targeted food security as one of the leading framework or what to bring them, to have them prepare for the transition period. Yeah.
I think one good video is involving the involvement of the veterans during this time of the process. They could feel that they are being involved and very useful in the community after the fight.
Okay, this blaman, and one black fight man of time of crisis. Now I been stop bloody time, everything in back or something of crisis. We've been come up in Ting Ting Blong and play music. Long time Ting Ting Blong is a go back long or something it been come up of crisis.
It reminded me about the crisis period. Because we should have one camera during the crisis to get some shots where the people were wounded and were shot and what we had faced in our villages. It was really emotional to us.
I have left behind a lot of things that I could have captured, but I know I'm going to capture more and more interesting ones today for the tomorrow to see, for the ones that will come later to see, or the ones that might continue the work that I'm doing today.
When we look at the work that the BTD facilitators have done in 2019, it's incredibly impressive. They conducted over 400 dialogues across all 33 constituencies in Bougainville, reaching over 15,000 people, many of these people in remote areas, crossing rivers, climbing hills and mountains in order to be able to share this information and engage in dialogue with the people of Bougainville. In these dialogues, the communities discuss many different issues, but there's some clear themes that came out. Some of these themes focus on access to international markets and a diversified economy. So people were really calling for a plan that included agriculture, fisheries, tourism, and mining. And the idea of sharing projects and initiatives that communities feel proud about the work that they're doing. And when we look at the village level, there's so many amazing things that are happening. And the joy and the pride with which this is shared and then witnessed by other Bougainvilleans is very inspiring.
So time share sharing bisa kanti more start ya. Bisa start nongene bisa kanti suppose emi unrep embai tetikina. Finishing bisa net or meri saksi. Bro ko paine mabus lo warana. So now embai sister exim bisa ba ko paine kindam na. Why you do how by kindam.
People don't tumpuna belum ipla tambulong almeri paitim krepot. So now senda ikureti o senna meri tumas right long walking krepot. So osem tumpuna people all man sa walking na all man ida emrus. So now almeri mi plan almeri suppose almeri horim embai sta pro kita because all basket Imisarukim na or meri sa wibim o na inorus. Planti something or man being owning when siwa emi woklon dus easy.
Imi go down by me looking spring water system. Antap lagi imi sanap longem you can look more leather stop. Line up kita mantap people being walking. Osem abdo Wokabaut track. This pla emi osem secondary dam small dam we been walking. Wara ikaman tablo hap diklan mantap ikam dan loya biani sapai saya kam dan loya. Storage box osem mi binto kantap ikan lukim lohap emi secondary dam osem mi binto ka lohap wala sa store lohap bian di sapai saya kam dan loya osem mi ikan lukim storage display heavy it finish osem mi ikan lukim now at the same time one time on this activity or it can come up.
So mi ba mi tok lo side law economic and ba mi tok lo vanilla. Okay, best plat states now time vanilla and flower and by go through lo pollinating. And by kisim this bla it process ya and lo 3 hours. Product now all work lo working. Mosem muscle build number out also all work lo working. One plan vanilla ice cream. All this stuff into and all work lo working lo vanilla. And finished product lo vanilla.
Mission statement lo family vlomi live a simple life, not too rich and not too poor. Minimal sem. We must start simple life. We no can come up rich too much. Na we no can come up poor too much.
Mi plinit lo sabe lo hamas resources stap around lo all one family, so that mi pli utilize him sabe lo mi lo hamas money stap inside lo one community long come up him na because long creative skills na sabe lo mi pla how picture long transition by start lo have now.
Long way forward lo mipla 2020 beyond. Mipla we need to contribute. Long one something all narapla constituencies inside lo Bougainville work lo making. Do mipla hinokat all kutla way long mipla can contribute, but we must try our best. Also mipla too, because we are all part and parcel of this process. Mipla I work long, go through long to lo achieve him one something. Mipla I cry long him.
If people are really in the mood of achieving independence, there isn't much yet coming out from the government community that will support the government of Bougainville. It will change, actually it will change. But the thing is I think from my observation, it's just because we are still in the process. People are still looking forward to see the real result of what the ultimate outcome of the process will be anyway.
Our women were really stressing on peaceful means. We don't want to fight. We want Bougainville, the mainland Bougainville and the central and southern people to prove to us that there is going to be peace within this time. At this period of the transition, we don't know what will happen. So what they are usually asking us is, what will happen then? Will there be a fight?
Me sorry me osem mitubla Henry. We are veterans. But me play sorry me osem. There will be no more war in Bougainville. But war by stop to solo politics. Something lo leaders lo antap, politicians lo antap.
long tok. Once mibla vote independence, mibla ba stop malolotason na lusim olo leaders bla mibla long parliament, only tok on them Papua New Guinea government. So that is the war they are going to fight up there.
People really want to see good governance happening within the systems, not only in the government, but also at the family level, because they seem to understand that the first government is the family. Unless the family changes and come up with development, then the community will also change. We also show that kind of development change will come out, so that Bougainville will come up place clear long Papua New Guinea international